So let's start with the first number. It's 12. So how many 2's must we add to equal the following numbers? So we can start with 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. We have to add 6 2's to equal 12. And we can just add it. So 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, and 10 plus 2 is 12. So that's 6 2's we need to add. It's just basic addition. Basic addition, 6 2's, which is equal to 12. And another way to write this is 6 times 2, which is multiplication, and is equal to 12. So this is what this means is that there's 6 2's, 6 2's. Or another way to write it, if it was 2 times 6, which is not 6 2's anymore, it would be 2 6's. And we can see that multiplication is simply repeated addition. So the answer for that, for how many 2's must we add to equal 12 is just 6. So we add 6 2's again and again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we get 12. So now we're going to go on to the next part. So how many 3's must we add together to equal 12? So we can do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and 3 plus 3 is 6. That's for two numbers, 2 3's. 6 plus 3 is 9, which is 3 numbers, and 9 plus 3 is 12, which is 4 numbers. So there's 4 3's, and another way to write it is 4 times 3, which is using multiplication, or another way to call it is just repeated addition. And 4 times, this means there's 4 3's. 4 3's, so we multiply and we get 12. So a different way to write it, which is not the same thing, 3 times 4 has the same answer because that's just 3 fourths. It's just 3 fourths. And we can see this. If we have 3 fourths, 4 plus 4 plus 4, that's 3 fourths. And we have 12 as well. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So there's 4 3's that we need to add to equal 12. So the answer to the second part of the problem is just 4. 4 3's that 4 3's to add up to 12. So we can move on to problem B. This is a larger number, but it should be the same concept. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, we can add it all up, add all the 2's. Way too many 2's to write here. But how many 2's are there actually? There's 21, because 21 2's is equal to 42. And you can write it out all out, and you can see that when add it, we add it all up, or we use repeated addition. It's just 21 times 2, or 2 plus 2 plus 2 all the way for 21 times. And so we know that there are 21 2's. So this is just multiples. These are multiples, or multiples of 2. So multiples of 2, 21 times 2 is equal to 42. And we can finish the rest of the numbers by using multiplication. So 3 times how many threes must we add together to equal to 42? That's 14. And you'll see here that another way to multiply is just multiplying 4 times 3, which is equal to 12, plus 1, which is carry the 1, which is 3 times 1, 3 times 1, 3 times 4, is 3 times 1, so plus 1, which is equal to 4. So 42. And 10 plus 4 is also 14, and we can see that when we multiply by 3, we can first multiply by 30, 3 by 10, and then 3 by 4, which is 12. So 30 plus 12, which is equal to 42 as well. So we know the answer for the second part of B is 14. And this is how multiplication works. It's just repeated addition, so if it is 6 times 3, it would be the same as 6 threes, adding up the sum of 6 threes, just adding repeated addition, adding all of them up. Or it can be written as 6 plus 6 plus 6, which can be seen as 3 sixes. So, what is that? Which is equal to 18. You'll get used to it if you don't know the concepts, but this is just multiplication, and we can see that it's pretty useful in other problems. We'll cover that later. So 102, that's just 2, that's just 51 twos. 51 twos, and that's equal to 102. So threes as well, and that's equal to 3 34s or 34 threes, and that's what we're actually trying to look for. So 34 threes, and that means the two answers are 51 and 34.